Right. Next one is space wave propagation. Already we studied ground wave propagation. In ground wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves travel along the surface of the earth by following the curvature of the earth, and while they are propagating through the from in the earth atmosphere, they will induce some charges, electric charges, so that what happens, they will lose their energy. So attenuation takes place. Due to attenuation, what happens, we lose the signal, so that the ground wave propagation is not a good wave propagation. Okay, now. So the next mode
Okay,
of
sir.
propagation is what? Sky wave propagation.
Sky wave propagation.
Sky wave propagation. Good morning. Okay. Okay. Right. Listen. So in this case, phase wave propagation, what happens? The electromagnetic waves are reflected back to the earth by what? By the reflection of ionosphere. By the reflection of what? Ionosphere. Okay. Right. So
Okay, sir.
in ionosphere of Earth atmosphere layer, there exist what charged particles and ions and electrons also present in the ionosphere. These are present in the ionosphere due to whenever the electromagnetic waves strike these charged particles, ions and electrons, what happen? They will reflect back to the earth. They will reflect back to what? Earth. Understood?
Yes, sir.
And these sky wave propagation is this is suitable for what frequency range from 2 megahertz
2
to
megahertz
30
to 30
megahertz.
megahertz.
2 megahertz to what 30
30
megahertz.
megahertz.
What about the ground wave propagation? The ground wave propagation is about 500 kilohertz
50
to
kilohertz to
15 kilohertz.
500
500
kilohertz to 1500
But this is megahertz. Mega means 10 power 6. Mega means what? 10 power 6. So that's why it is suitable for some moderate, some higher frequencies than ground wave propagation. Ground wave propagation. Okay, now this frequency range is very important. The sky wave propagation is suitable for which frequencies, Nana? 2 megahertz to 30 megahertz. 2 megahertz to 30 megahertz. Moderate frequencies. Okay. Right? Okay, and these sky waves are used for long distance radio communications. These are used for what? Long distance radio communications. We will use sky wave propagation. Sky wave propagation, and these are suitable for what? High frequencies. In order to send high frequency waves, we can use what? Sky wave propagation. If you want to send a signal for a larger distance, we are using what? A sky wave propagation. Okay, now. Right? Yes, right. Next, this is what the effective refractive index. So the sky waves being electromagnetic in nature, and these sky waves, whenever they interact with the ionosphere, they will changes the dielectric constant. They will changes what? Dielectric constant and refractive index of the ionosphere. Okay, now when these sky waves are interact with the ionosphere, they will changes the dielectric constant as well as the refractive index of the ionosphere and the effective refractive index. This formula is very important. The effective refractive index of ionosphere, which is given by this is the thing. The effective refractive index of ionosphere is given by one n effective equals to n naught into one place n e square by epsilon naught m omega square whole power 1 by 2 whole power 1 by 2. If you hear what is
1
n
by 2.
naught, n naught is the refractive index of the free space. N naught is what refractive index of the free space. Okay. Next, what is capital N? N is the
Yes.
electron density in ionosphere. Electron density in ionosphere. I already told you. In ionosphere, there exists what an electrons. Electrons are present in the ionosphere, right?
Yes, yes.
N is called electron density in the ionosphere. Okay, now what is N naught? N naught is the refractive index of the free space. What is this epsilon naught? Epsilon naught is the dielectric constant of the free space. Dielectric constant of what? Free space. What is the value of
Space.
epsilon naught? 8.85 into 10 power minus 12. 10 power minus 12. Epsilon naught. Okay, now Coulomb square per Newton meter square. Next, what is the small e? Small e is nothing but what? Charge of the electron. Charge of the electron. What is small m? Small m is what? Mass of the electron. Okay, now. What is omega? Omega is the angular frequency of electromagnetic wave. Angular frequency of electromagnetic wave. Okay, no.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So this is the thing. Right? Just remember this formula. Just remember, remember this formula. Okay, no, right? Right? N effective equals to n naught 1 minus n e square by epsilon naught m omega square. If you substitute the epsilon value and the m value, and this is electron, the charge of electron, and omega is nothing but 1 or 2 pi f. Do you remember what is omega? 2 pi f. Are you there? Omega equals to 2 pi
Yes, sir,
f.
we are
Okay,
there.
substitute all these values and simplify it. You finally will get this expression. N effective equals to n naught into 1 minus 80.5 capital N by f square whole power 1 by 2 whole power 1 by 2.
1
Okay,
by 2.
this is
Okay,
what
sir.
effective refractive index of ionosphere. Okay, now in the problem they will give the electron density of ionosphere capital N and the frequency of electromagnetic wave small f. They're asking to find what about its n effective refractive index of ionosphere. Okay,
Okay, sir.
right? This is
Okay,
what
sir.
happens. So simply this mode of propagation is due to what? Reflection of electromagnetic waves from what? Ionosphere.
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 Ionosphere. Yes, sir.
Right? This is what happens. Right? This is. Next, as we go deep into the ionosphere, if you go deep into the ionosphere, what happens, Nana? Its effective
increases.
refractive index will be decreases.
Decreases.
Why it
Yes,
is
sir.
decreases means, Nana, n increases. If you go deep into the ionosphere, the electron density will be increases. Electron density will be increases. As n increases, what happens, Nana? This entire value will be decreases, right? This entire value will be 1 minus something, Nana. 1 minus something means that is what? Decreasing value. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
Sir.
So
They are
here,
inversely
yeah.
proportional.
Very good. So here, whenever n increases, its effective refractive index value will be decreases. Effective refractive index value will be decreases. As we go
Decreases.
as we go deep into the ionosphere, n increases so that n effective will be decreases. N effective will be decreases. Okay, Nana?
Decreases.
When the effective refractive index will decreases, what happens, Nana? The rays bending of the refractions and bending of beam will be continue. Finally, it reflects back to the earth. It reflects back to the earth. Okay, now whenever the effective refractive index increases, the refractions also increases. So that what happens, Nana? The rays is reflected towards the earth. The rays will be reflected toward the earth. This is a, mechanism in the space sky wave propagation. Sky wave propagation. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Amma, each and every point is important. Why? Because they will ask all these things in the choose the following, choose the correct option under. Okay, now. Whenever they will give 4 sentences, in that 4 sentences, they frame any of these whatever we discussed the points. Okay, now. Next, one more term,
Yes,
that
sir.
is critical frequency. Critical frequency, which is denoted by FC, F suffix C. The critical frequency is denoted by what? FC. What is this critical frequency, sir? Critical frequency. The critical frequency is defined as it is the highest frequency of the electromagnetic wave. The highest frequency of radio wave, which gets reflected toward the earth by what? An ionosphere. By the ionosphere, whenever we send these radio waves straight to it, whenever we are sending electromagnetic wave straight to the ionosphere, at a maximum frequency, the rays will be reflected back to the earth. That frequency is called critical frequency. That frequency is called what? Critical frequency. We already know one frequency, threshold frequency. Do you remember? In photoelectric effect,
Yes, sir.
right?
W naught.
In the similar work function, there work function, W naught is the work function. Threshold frequency.
Function. Yes, sir.
In threshold frequency is what? The maximum frequency of instant radiation which can cause photoelectric emission is called threshold frequency. And then the maximum frequency. Okay, now below that frequency, no electron emission will take place. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
Right? That is the condition for emission of electron. That is what threshold frequency. Right? Here also same. The highest frequency of radio wave, the highest frequency of radio waves, for which the rays will be reflected from the ionosphere towards the earth. That is called what? Means here you need to send that electromagnetic wave straight. For example, this is your ionosphere. You need to send this electromagnetic wave straight. And then in this way you have to send straight. So that what happens, the rays will be reflected. The rays will be reflected towards what? Earth. This is called critical frequency. This is called what? Critical frequency. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The critical frequency,
Yes, sir.
which is given by this expression Fc equals to 9 n maximum whole power 1 by 2. N maximum whole power 1 by 2. Critical frequency. Here, what is n maximum? Please tell me.
Electron density, sir.
Very good.
Ionosphere
It
లోనే.
is maximum electron density of ionosphere. Maximum electron
Ionosphere.
density of electron density. Okay, now. Right?
Okay, sir.
This is what
Okay, sir.
critical frequency. The highest frequency of radio waves which get reflected from the ionosphere towards the earth. Whenever we are sending the electromagnetic waves straight to it.
Okay,
Next one is maximum usable frequency. Maximum, please be mute yourself. Next, maximum usable frequency, same as critical frequency, but here the rays are sent at some angle. The rays are incident at some angle of incidence. We are sending rays at some oblique angle. Okay, now we are sending rays at some angle of incidence, so that what happens, the rays will be reflected and returned to the earth. Understood? The maximum usable frequency, which is denoted by MUF, which is number one, MUF, and it is defined as the highest frequency of radio waves, which when sent some angle. But here what happens now? We are sending straight to the ionosphere, but here we are sending some angle of incidence at some angle. These
Angle.
rays make some angle to the ionosphere layer, so that what happens, it will be again reflected and returned to the earth. That is called maximum usable frequency. maximum usable frequency. Is it fine?
Frequency. Yes, sir.
Same. What is
Yes.
the difference between the critical frequency and the maximum usable frequency, Nana?
అక్కడ స్ట్రైట్ గా పంపించినాము రేస్ ని ఇక్కడ యాంగిల్
Very good. That is the difference only. Okay, na? The maximum usable frequency which is given by FC by cos theta. FC by cos theta. What is
Cos
FC?
theta.
FC is what? Critical frequency.
Critical
Critical
frequency, sir.
frequency. Is it fine? Any doubts up to now?
నో సార్
Very good, Anna.
No,
Very
sir.
good. Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. So next one, skip distance. Next one is what, Anna? Skip distance. Sir, what is this skip distance? These are all new terminology. Antena?
ఎస్
Right. See,
Yes,
what is
sir.
this skip distance? It is the smallest distance. It is the smallest distance from where? From the transmitter.
From a transmitter.
Along the earth surface. Along the earth surface at which the sky wave of fixed frequency but more than FC sent back to the earth. For example, if you send the electromagnetic waves having frequency more than the critical frequency, what happens, Nana? So the rays will reach the earth. The smallest distance from this transmitter to what, Nana? The point where it reaches to the earth, whenever the frequency of electromagnetic waves should be greater than the critical frequency. That
Critical
distance is
frequency.
called skip distance. That distance is called what, Anna? Skip distance. Okay, na? Understood? Means
Yes, sir.
the rays reach the earth at a particular point. The distance from that point to the transmitter, whenever we are sending electromagnetic waves, that frequency should be greater than the critical frequency. That distance is called skip distance. That distance is called what, Anna? Skip distance. Okay.
ఎస్
If you want to get the skip distance, the electromagnetic waves should have the frequency that should be what, Anna? Greater than the critical frequency. Critical frequency. The smallest distance from the transmitter along the earth surface at which the sky wave of fixed frequency should be more than FC. Antena? More than FC, so that they will send back to the earth. That distance is called skip distance. Understood?
ఎస్ సార్
Right.
Yes, sir.
Next, the last terminology, that is fading, distortion. It is defined as the fluctuation in the strength of the signal. What is fading, Nana? It is defined as the fluctuation in the strength of the signal. Some noise will be there in the strength of the signal at a receiver due to what? Interference of two waves. Whenever we are sending electromagnetic waves in the space, what happens, Nana? There is a possibility of interference of the two waves. There's a possibility of interference of one another, two waves, right? Due to this interference pattern, what happens, Nana? We are getting some disturbance. Some disturbance means what? We are getting some fluctuations in the strength of the signal. Means we are not getting the correct signal. That is termed as what, Nana? Fading. What?
Fading.
What fading? The fading results due to what? Interference of the electromagnetic waves. At the receiver end. That is termed as what, Nana? Fading. Okay, na? Understood? Due to interference of radio waves at the receiver end, there exist fluctuations in the strength of the signal. Fluctuations in the strength of the signal. This is termed as what, Nana? Fading. Fading. Okay, na? So the fading is more at high frequencies. The high frequencies, the fading is more. So due to this fading, what happens, Nana? There exist some errors in the results. there exists one errors in the results. Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So this is what your sky wave propagation. Finally, the sky wave propagation results due to reflection of electromagnetic waves from the ionosphere towards the earth. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. Next, what is the last one?
Space.
The last one
Space
is
wave
space wave
propagation.
propagation.
Space
The last one is
wave.
what? Space wave propagation. Right. What is the space wave propagation? For example, the ground wave propagation is suitable for one lower frequencies, right? Lower
Yes,
frequencies.
sir.
And
Yes,
the sky
sir.
wave is about some moderate frequencies. If the frequencies are more, if the frequencies of electromagnetic waves is more, means the space waves or radio waves of high frequency, that is about 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz. 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz. This is called a high frequency range. This is what? High frequency. And what is ultra frequency? At high frequency, the space wave propagation is suitable for high frequencies. And ultra high frequencies. Ultra high frequencies.
High frequencies.
Okay, now the space waves or of radio waves are high frequency, that is 30 megahertz to 300 megahertz, or ultra high frequency, that is 300 megahertz to 3000 megahertz. And you know, microwave is about more than 3000 megahertz, more than 3000 megahertz, right?
3000 megahertz.
For these type of
Okay,
high
sir.
frequencies, ultra high frequencies, the best mode of propagation is what space wave propagation. Space wave propagation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Right. In this space wave propagation, at high frequencies, the sky wave propagation and the ground wave propagation both fails. Right. This is suitable for what low frequencies. These two are suitable for low and moderate frequencies. But if the for high frequency waves, these two are not suitable. These two are what not suitable. Why? Because if you increase the frequencies, what happens the attenuation also increases in the ground wave. And then
Yes, sir.
if you increase the frequencies, the attenuation is increases in the ground wave propagation. So here what happens, it is not
Yes, sir.
suitable for the wave propagation, and the sky wave also in the similar way. Why? Because these two are reflected, right? That's why for high frequencies we use space wave propagation. Space wave propagation. Sir, what is this space wave propagation? What is this space wave propagation? So here what happens in this space wave propagation, the electromagnetic waves are transmitted. They are transmitted from transmitting antenna to what receiving antenna. In this mode of propagation, the waves are transmitted from the transmitting antenna to what receiving antenna, either directly, we can directly send the rays, or after reflection from the troposphere or ground. In this mode of propagation, we can send the wave. See this diagram. See this diagram. This is your earth, right? This is your transmitted, and this is your receiver. Okay, now in this mode of propagation, we can send the waves directly to the receiver, from transmitter to what receiver, or from the reflection of the ground. This is the from the reflection of the ground, or from the reflection of what troposphere, from the reflection of troposphere. Okay, now this type of propagation is called what space wave propagation. This type of propagation is called space wave propagation. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no. In this mode of space wave
Okay, sir.
propagation, we can send the waves directly from transmitting antenna to receiving antenna, or by the reflection of the earth surface, or by the reflection from the troposphere. Troposphere. Understood?
Troposphere.
See, in the ground wave propagation, what happens we are sending light rays, we are sending electromagnetic waves from where, Nana? From transmitter to receiver along the surface of the earth, along the curvature of the
Yes,
earth.
sir.
Okay, na?
Yes, sir. Curvature of the earth.
In skywave propagation, what happened? In skywave propagation, the waves are reflected from one another from ionosphere. The waves are
From
reflected from one
ionosphere to the
another
earth. From
ionosphere towards the
ionosphere to
earth.
the earth.
But in this mode of propagation, what happens, Rana? The waves are, we can send directly,
Transmitted.
or we can send the rays from the reflection of earth, or we can send from the troposphere to one another, earth. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Right? This is what different modes of propagation, and this is suitable for what, Nana? This is suitable for what? High frequencies. This is suitable for high frequencies. And the space wave propagation also called as what, Nana? Line of sight propagation. Line of sight propagation. Very, very important term. Line of sight propagation. In the problems, they will mention line of sight propagation. Means we are sending directly waves from transmitting antenna to what, Nana?
Transmitted.
Receiving antenna. Transmitting antenna
Receiving
to
antenna.
receiving antenna.
Receiving
Understood?
antenna. Yes, sir.
Okay. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Next, one more term, that is line of sight of distance. Line of sight distance. Line of sight distance. What is line of sight distance, Nana? It is a distance between the transmitting antenna to receiving antenna. It is a distance between what, Nana? Transmitting antenna to what, Nana? Receiving antenna. This is called line of sight distance. Line of sight distance. The distance between the transmitting antenna to what, Nana? Receiving antenna. The distance between the two antenna, that is, one is transmitting and the second one is receiver. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Next, the space wave propagation, which is utilized in what, Nana? High frequency TV and FM signals. Okay, na radio and TV transmission, we are using what, Nana? Space wave propagation.
Space wave propagation. Propagation.
Understood? These are the three
Yes, sir.
different modes of propagation. These are three different modes of propagation of electromagnetic waves: ground wave, sky wave, and space wave propagation. Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Any doubts up to now?
No, sir.
Very good. Next, the last concept in this lecture, that is height of transmitting antenna. Height of the transmitting antenna. I am going to derive one expression for type of height of the transmitting antenna. Okay, now this is very, very important thing. I am going to derive. I am going to give you the expression for type of the the height of the transmitting antenna. Height of the transmitting antenna. Right. See this diagram. See this diagram. For example, this is your earth. This is your earth, right? This is your earth. Okay, now on earth we have a transmitter or receiver. For example, this is a transmitter. Okay, Nana, this is what your transmitter. Now we are going to, this is a transmitter. Now we are going to find the height of this transmitter. The height of this transmitter. This is what? Small h. Okay, now height of the transmitter is what, Nana? Small h. We are going to derive. Small h. We are going to derive. See, this is earth, means this is the center of earth, right? And then this is earth, means what, Anna? This is your center of earth. This is your center of earth. And what is this, Anna? Center of earth to the point on the earth is called what? This is what? What is this, Nana?
Radius.
This is called your radius. This is called your what, Anna? Radius. Okay, na? Okay. So here, what happens, Anna? now you are here. This is a point P. This is another point to Q, point to P, and this is another point Q. So here, from here, you need to send the information from point P to point Q. Okay, now point P to point Q. So that what happens here, in between we need a transmitter, right? In between we need a transmitter, capital T. So now we are going to find what about the minimum height of the transmitter? What about the minimum height of the transmitter in order to send the information from point P to point Q? Point P to point Q. Okay, Nana, this is point P. This is point Q. This is transmitter what on a capital T. Okay, this is the point and this is the starting point of the transmitter. This is capital S. Okay, Nana, arthamaytunda? This is the point S.
Yes, sir.
This is point S. Now you know. So when, for example, the distance between P and S will be D. The distance between the P and S will be what, Anna? D.
D.
Okay. Wait. Array. This is what, Anna? D. Okay, Anna. And here also the distance between S and Q also D, for example. Okay. Okay, Anna. Arthamaytunda? So what is the distance from S? Yeah, what is the distance from O to S, Nana? What is the distance from O to S? This is the distance from the center to the point on the earth. What is this, Nana? Radius, na?
Radius, sir.
Right, Antena. This is what? The radius. See, the same diagram is here. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nana. Arthamaytunda? The same. This is the same diagram here. Here we are going to derive. Okay. Right. Listen. Suppose I'm going to derive an expression for this control B, control B. Suppose ST. What is ST, Nana? What is this ST? ST is the height of the transmitting antenna. Adena? Height of the
Yes, sir. Height of the
transmitting antenna. Okay. That
height
is
of the transmitting antenna.
that is we are taking in the small h. Height of transmitting. Okay, na. Let
Okay, sir.
I know antenna, the receiving signal.
let
It receives the frequency. Frequency and signal.
let SP. What is SP, Nana? SP, which is equals to SQ, and which is equals to, we are taking one in a small d, right? We are taking a small d. This is what a small distance. This is what a distance. Distance from the starting point to ending point, right? Distance. DISTANC. Distance. And what is this small r, capital R? What is capital R? What is capital R, Nana?
Radius.
Radius.
Radius of what?
Radius of the earth.
Very good.
Earth,
Capital
sir.
R is what, Nana? Radius of the earth. Capital R is
Radius of
the
the
radius
earth.
of the earth. Okay. From this diagram, for example, this is O. Wait. From this is for example the center of the earth, right? From this diagram, what we can write? What is OS, Nana? From diagram. From diagram, OS equals to OP equals to OQ equals to capital R. Can I write like this? Can I write
Yes,
like this,
sir.
Nana? Okay, now can I write like this?
Yes, sir.
Right? So here, this is OS equals to OP equals to OQ equals to capital R. Actually, this is angle, Nana, actually 90. This is angle 90 degrees. And so, what is ST? Nothing but so here the ST is nothing but what on the height of the transmitting antenna. So height of the transmitting antenna. So here from triangle PTS, from triangle PTS, it is a right angle triangle. It is a right angle triangle. So right angle triangle means what we can write, Nana? We can write Pythagoras. We can apply Pythagoras law. PT
Yes,
square,
sir. Pythagoras law.
which is
PT
equals
square
to
is equal to TS
PS
square plus
plus
PS to
ST square.
ST square.
ST square.
Yes, sir.
What is PT, Nana? PT is nothing but H. H square equals to what is PS?
H square
PS is
is
nothing
equal
but
to
D
D,
square.
sir. D
What is I?
square
Again,
plus.
PT. What is PT? So we don't know PT actually.
So PT is equal to. So PT is equal to square root of D square plus H square.
Okay, very good. PT square. We don't know PT square. PT square as it is. ST is what is ST, Nana? H square, right? So from this we can
PT is
write
the H square, sir.
H square.
PT equals to we can write under root of what,
PT
Nana?
is equal to
D square plus H square.
D square plus H square.
Okay. D square plus H square. This is the PT value. But if you carefully observe, if you take one more triangle from triangle PTO, so here angle TPO equals to what, Nana? 90 degrees again. It is also right angle triangle, so that we can write. So that what we can write, Nana? Here also we can apply what? Pythagoras theorem, right? So here OT is what your hypotenuse, right? OT square equals to we can write PT square plus PO square. Okay. From diagram.